Y'all, these biscuits taste better than the other biscuits at the other store, at the other the restaurant. These biscuits are delicious, y'all. They are divine. They're strong. I'm melting in my mouth. I'm gonna broccoli now. Mmm, they're delicious, y'all. I love them, and you will love them too. This time I'm gonna tell you happy New Year and thank you for coming to my channel and getting these recipes. Your family will love you with these biscuits, y'all. Hi, this is Sandra. I'm here again with another recipe, and this recipe is what I call my broccoli and cheese biscuits. Yes, indeed. These biscuits are so cheesy and so broccoli. They just make you want to eat them without putting jelly or syrup on them. I guess you can call these your anytime go-to biscuits. Yes, indeed. Now this one in here, I have 2 cups of self-rising flour, a teaspoon of baking powder, not soda. You don't need any salt in here because the salt is already in the self-rising flour. But I just add the baking powder to give it a little bit more push, more rising. I got in here about 3/4, maybe less, of Crisco shortening. Crisco shortening used to be the best shortening in the whole world. Yes, indeed. I'm going to do a research on Crisco shortening and how they come up with that on one of my videos. I appreciate y'all coming to my channel and see the various things I do because cooking can be a chore sometimes and plus add weight to you. Yes, indeed. I'm getting a little chubby a little bit, y'all, but I'm working on it. So I want y'all to do the same. Work on a little chubbiness because if you don't, it will explode into a big monstrosity. And I don't want to do that. So when you see me do videos like little simple videos, little videos that's not a whole cooking video, you know why now. Because we have to watch out for what we put in our mouths. And sometimes we put too much food in our mouths and too much sweets and too much this. But anyway, we can always change a little bit. So I thank y'all for coming to my channel and thank you so very much because I love all my subscribers. I try to look at every one of your videos. When you got 2 or 3 videos, bear with me with one because I got other subscribers I try to look at as well. Okay, what we got in here is just shortening, and you have to make sure you squeeze it all in here just like this. Squeeze it all in there. Now I have video recipes for biscuits, and I will put it in the description, and I will put it in that little box so you can go back and that little box at the top with my little picture on there. You click that and it'll take you how to do the biscuits. Okay, what I'm doing now is getting all the shortening mixed into the biscuits, and it's supposed to feel like that. When it do like that, you got enough shortening in your biscuits, just like that. Make sure it's like that. Okay, what we're gonna do now is add some sour cream. Now you put butter in this. Now I'm gonna add some sour cream to this because sour cream is just really, really good in biscuits. About that much sour cream, and we're gonna blend that in there as well, just like that. It's going to be a little messy, y'all. So y'all know I'll be messy. So we're going to blend all that together before we add the buttermilk. We're going to add buttermilk to this. Now, I love buttermilk in biscuits. Some people like sweet milk. Some people don't like, they like 2% milk, or they like no milk at all. Sometimes evaporated milk, whatever you have, you use that. That's what cooking is all about. I learn from you, you learn from me. And that's what it's all about. Don't y'all think so? I think it is. Now we're going to put some grated Parmesan cheese. I got this at the dollar store, and I'm not happy with it, so I won't buy it anymore. That's what you do. When you find something that's not your suitable taste, don't buy it anymore. Get something else. I remember our on Barefoot Contester, she was looking at some sauces, and she said it was 3 or 4 packages that she didn't know what to do. So she bought all 3 of them or 4 of them, and I think she tried one at a time, and she found out which one that she liked. So it's not hurt to do that, you know. So we got this all together. We're gonna make sure it's all incorporated, because you don't want some of the biscuits don't have some of the sour cream, and don't have some of the Parmesan cheese. So you want to make sure all that's in there like that. Hope y'all in the camera. You know I'm bad with that. Okay, after that, we're going to use some parsley flakes. Put parsley flakes in there just like that. And you can put any herbs you want in there. You can put, let's see, thyme or rosemary. Now, I love rosemary, but I'm not going to put them in this biscuit. I love rosemary. So you can put any herbs that you want in your biscuit. See that how pretty that look? Look how this coming together, y'all. Ooh, that's coming together, ain't it? So what we're going to do is add some buttermilk. Now the buttermilk is the key to this. Now you see me working with my hands, right? There's nothing wrong with that, y'all. Work with your hands. That's what God gave them to you. Before that was in the tools, you had hands, right? Just kidding with y'all. Okay, now what we're doing is getting this all incorporated, which I'm gonna do my hands again. Get it all incorporated like that, and the shortening and the sour cream and the Parmesan cheese and the parsley flakes. Hey, that's a winner right there, y'all. But make sure you get those crumbs like that. See that right there, the little loose. You get sure that's into your mixture. So you add some more in there because it's gonna need a little bit more in there. So I'm gonna stir that at the bottom. Get that in there like that. Okay. Get it all together like that, y'all. Look at it. Now, one thing I forgot to put in here is an egg. I like to put an egg in mine. I don't know why, but when my mom was alive, she said, we used to call them cat head biscuits, right? And she didn't know I know how to make biscuits. See, I was pregnant with my baby girl, Farrah. And she came down to see about me and everything. And I fixed breakfast that morning for her. And she said, give me another one of those cat head biscuits. I said, okay, Mom. That made me feel so good. And I want to say Happy Mother's Day to everybody. I made a video for Happy Mother's Day. And I want to wish everybody Happy Mother's Day. Even though your mother might be passed away, but you have a substitute. There are people down like aunts, and there are people down there like cousins that's older than you, and you got grandmothers that still left. So deal with them. They still love you. Even though my mom gone, I call my sister and talk to her. She's just like her mother's to me, and I'm the oldest. But anyway, it don't matter. I'm going to put a little bit more buttermilk in this because I want a little bit more wetter than I feel. I'm going to get an egg, and I'll be right back. Right, I'm back. I got the egg in. So what I do, I just do the whole egg. No, I don't beat it up. I just mix it up in like this. Just like that. Mix it all up in there like that, y'all. And make sure that it's blended all in there. Just like this. Okay. So I'm going to make sure it's blended. And I can smell the buttermilk. Oh my goodness. That's what makes the biscuits good, y'all. Buttermilk. And that Crisco shortening. Ooh. Now these are dinner biscuits. So therefore, it's not like the regular biscuit you fix in the morning. Now you can do these biscuits like that. Eliminating the Parmesan cheese, the sour cream. You might want to keep the sour cream in there. Eliminate the other ingredients and make these as regular. Like I said up in the description box on top of the video, I will show you how to find the buttermilk biscuits recipes. I see if I can put 3 or 4 of them there. I think I have. Okay, we got this almost blended together, y'all. Look at that. See? Using that thumb, getting it in there like that. Okay, now we got it. It's smelling good. Smelling good. We want to sure all that's in there. Okay, now somebody asked me the difference between buttermilk, low-fat buttermilk, and buttermilk that's cultured with low-fat. It's a difference. The buttermilk, pure buttermilk, got nothing but butter in it. And it does good. Now, the low-fat buttermilk is for those who don't want low fat. That's the difference. You know, if you want less fat in your diet, you use the low fat buttermilk. But if you want something zesty and buttery and tarty, use the real buttermilk. That's all I can say. Now, in this part right here, what we're going to do, we're going to add some onions. These are scallops onions. Well, not scallops, but the green onions with the scallions on it. We're going to blend that up in there too, like this, y'all. Now, in this recipe, you can put garlic, but I don't care to have garlic in this right here because I want to taste the true taste of the broccoli, you know? That's why I want to taste that. Okay, we got this blend all up in there like that, y'all. Then, my hands is a mess, so I'm going to have to wash them and do something. Make sure that the onion all the way blended into the biscuit batter, right? Make sure. Now, this right here is the broccoli. I microwave the broccoli in the oven. So what I want you to do is just push it down and make sure it's crummy. Just like this. You don't want no big hunks in there. So you want to make sure it's crummy and pushing the stalks down into the fluorescence. The flowers, I guess. Not fluorescence. The florets, excuse me, y'all. And just make sure that it's all crummy in there like that. Now, mash them down while they're still in this bag because they're still warm. And you can just blend them in like that, okay? Mash them down like that and let them cool a little bit. And mash them down and we'll be right back. As they cool, we blend it in the broccoli into the biscuits. Just like that. Oh, it smells good, y'all. That broccoli, something about that broccoli just makes stuff taste good. It makes it smell good. Okay, we're getting this all together like this. Now, I'm going to put some more cheese in it, y'all. I like that. I like to put some cheese in it. Okay, but we got this cheese too. We're going to put this sharp cheddar cheese. I've been using the cheese that's on the block because the cheese that's on the block and you shred it, it's best for me. It's not as greasy. If you notice that cheese have wax in it, and it have to be melted, and when it's melting, you're melting wax. But if you scrape this off a good brand cheese, it'll be okay. Okay? Now we'll be right back. I'm going to put some flour on this, and we'll be right back, and we'll start cutting the biscuits out. All right, we got the biscuits with flour at the bottom and flour at the top. So we're going to add a little shredded cheese with this, y'all, because we're going to save some of the cheese to go in on top of the biscuits. So we're going to add a little cheddar cheese in here just like that. Then you can use a sharp cheddar if you like. Whatever you like, you can use it. Now, you don't want to get all your cheese all mixed up. I mean, you want to get all your cheese blended all in. Like this one here, I didn't get all that shredded too good. So, we're going to do it just like this. Adding more flour to it, y'all. Pat it down. Now look, ain't that pretty? Now you don't have to cut them big. Pat them down too low. You can just pat them just like this. How about that? Then we're going to get a little cup and cut them. Okay? Mama used a cup, y'all. She used a cup. And we cut them like that. And then we fan them. And I got a greased pan. I'll drop them in there like that. Just like that. Now this pan was in my restaurant, y'all. I sold the restaurant to someone in California, and I decided to keep some of the stuff I had in the restaurant. And some of it was my favorite pans. So we're doing it like this, y'all. Push them together. These are some delicious biscuits, y'all. Y'all gonna enjoy these. Okay. Put in this little grease pan like this. Gotta have some oil in there to grease them. And we do them like this. See, this one kind of sticky. Wait a minute. Take this one out. He didn't do right. So we gotta get another one. So, alright, let's see. Just come out. Come on out of here. not going to be the best because it got all this ingredients in there, y'all. So we're going to try our best to get them out of here. Okay, like that. That's one. And then we got another one. Now the rest of this, I'm going to show you what to do with the rest of this, okay? Let's get this over here and I'll be right there because my hands are just a mess. I'll be right back. All right, we have 6 biscuits in this little pan. And we're going to add just a little cheese on top of it. Just a little. Not that much because cheese is already in the biscuits. And we're just going to have a little topping with the cheese on there like that. Just a little cheese on there, y'all. Make sure you don't have it on the pan. And then we're going to add a little parsley flakes on them, y'all. Just a little parsley flakes on them. Just like that. Like I said, you could use any herbs you want. Now we're going to put this in a 400-degree oven and bake them until they done. Okay? All right. Maybe about 10 minutes in the oven or less or more. Well, you know, whatever, depends on what it is. Now what we're going to do, the leftover, we got this little muffin foil pan. And I'm going to just add some more flour to it like this. Because this is a sticky dough and you need a little bit more flour. And that'll be self-rising flour, y'all. Y'all need to put with this. Now you can make more biscuits if you like. Or you can make this little loaf as well. You know, this little loaf. I'm trying to make it the same side the loaf pan is. Let's see. Yeah, about like that. I'm going to flip it over and put it in there because the pan is greased. I'm going to mash it in there like that. Okay, we're going to add some more Parmesan cheese on top. And we're going to add the rest of the cheese on top of this like this. Cheese on top like that. And we're going to add some parsley flakes on it. And we're going to put it in the oven and let that get brown as well. And we'll be right back. All right, our biscuits are done. Our broccoli and cheese biscuits are done. So what I'm going to do is add some butter. Melted butter on top of them. Just like this, y'all. Yes, we got to have that butter on them, y'all. Just like this. Got to have that butter on them. Got to have that butter on them. Just the butter on them. That's what we need. Then we're going to add some. Now, this is our little loaf bread right here. So I'm giving this to a special person, so I'm not going to cut that because that's going to be in his little special package. But this right here, we're going to put butter on these like this, y'all. Yes, indeed. We're going to take them out and put them in a paper towel. Let's see. Okay, we're going to put them in a paper towel bowl. So cut that off like that. And we're going to raise them up out like that. Oh, look at that, y'all. Ain't they beautiful? Oh, these biscuits are delicious already. Look at that butter on that one, y'all. Oh,